One of the most useful features to me when I was writing courses for students was the course calendar. And that's what we're talking about on page 28. Your course calendar is right here beside the word upcoming. And if you click on that calendar and click on a day, you can actually create your event right here. You can do an event or an assignment. You give the title. I used to put in the class times for my students just so they would get a reminder and remember they're supposed to come to class. I would say remember to bring your calculator, your notebook, and a pencil or whatever, because I was teaching classes on Zoom. Okay, so I was reminding them this is the class time and this is what you need to bring. I save it. That goes into the calendar. They can click on the event to read about the information. They can also see this in, and I just ruined it, didn't I? No, it's there. They can see that, supposed to see that in the updates, so I'm not sure. Oh, here it is. Class today at 4 p.m. It has the date and it has the time. They click on it to read the information. So that was a very helpful tool for me when I was working on my courses. You can also set options for your calendar, which are very helpful. And I can't remember how to do that. I apologize. Oh, here we go. You can set the date. You can have it to repeat on certain days of the month at certain intervals. That was a very good option for me. You can also RSVP so that students can let you know if they're planning to come. You can enable comments so that students can respond to you. Lots of features there for your calendar. There are still others that I'm not seeing that I wanted to see. Oh, here they are. You can import calendars. If you have a Google Calendar that you're using somewhere, you can also export this calendar to other things. So the calendar has lots of good options for interacting with other applications. While we're here, let's just take a look at this particular feature. This lists all the courses for me. So instead of having to go to courses and pull that list, you can access it right here. You can set your notification preferences. Be careful with this one because you can end up with lots and lots and lots of messages, especially if you belong to groups, because you're getting an update every time someone posts in that group. It can get very much overwhelming. You also can edit up here and you can search for things in your course. You can look at apps that you have installed. I don't usually use apps, but they will show up there. You can look at your calendar and set more features for your calendar. You can show different calendars that you want to see. Your email settings are here if you want to see messages that have come. Your notifications, when a student submits an assignment or students submit anything that you need to know about, you will get a notification if you've set it that way. So those buttons, we hadn't really talked about them, but now's as good a time as any to do that. So to go back to my course menu, just as a reminder, I don't have that little notebook option, so I would just go back to my training. With me, this took a lot of repetition to really understand what was going on. But once you do it a few times, it will get easier, I think.